I'm Jasmine. I'm the owner of Renew Releaf, and it's a cannabis brand that focuses on education and building healthy relationships with cannabis. It was actually not necessarily a business that I wanted to start. I was looking myself for some relief with anxiety, and I didn't necessarily feel that the medicinal route, as far as anxiety medication, was for me. So I wanted to go through a natural route, mixing therapy with cannabis to really have a holistic approach to treating my anxiety. Cannabis is not just THC products. I mean, you have everything from soap and topicals to edibles, so you don't have to worry about, oh, am I going to experience the side effects of THC? There's also CBD products that help with a plethora of elements, from pain, as far as any joint pain, to just soothing, calming with anxiety. I was talking to individuals, just randomly talking up cannabis, and they kind of got maybe the basics of cannabis, but really didn't understand a lot of the benefits that came with it. And so as I just talked in everyday conversation, I realized that there was that gap that needed to be filled, that especially my community, who has very adverse reactions when you mention cannabis, they didn't have that education to really understand the benefits of cannabis. And I said, okay, I think this is my market. I feel like being that educator to my community and understanding the benefits from industrial, like cloth and textile of hemp and cannabis products, to actually using it medicinally, and being able to get them to understand all of those benefits is where I feel like my sweet spot is. So when you really understand cannabis, there is that nuance of understanding the strain that works for you, the time of day of what strain works best for you. So if you want to be productive, you want to microdose and really understand how that strain impacts you before you kind of continue using it. So understanding terpene profiles, CBD versus THC composition, getting to understand like the basics or core of what that strain is and how you interact with it really helps match your needs to cannabis and the strain or product that you really need. So actually my grandmother was pretty much my first customer. She has had 3 knee surgeries and she was in pain and she couldn't sleep. And so being able to say, hey, you know what? I tried this and I heard that this worked, so let me introduce you to cannabis. And at first, of course, being old school, she was very skeptical of the product. But once she was able to use the topical, she was like, this is the first time that I've gotten a full night's sleep. Being able to have my muscles and my bones not hurt was the use of cannabis. And she was always like, hey, I'm running low, so I need to make sure that she stays stocked, because that soothes her and helps her with her issues. So THC products that have a content of 0.03% or higher is not legal in Tennessee, but your CBD products are fully legal. We have some of the best hemp laws in the South. We have any production that you need as far as pre-rolls, cannabis, edibles or topicals. Pretty much you can use free reign. There's also the Delta 8 variant that came up, so you have option to get a more strong or powerful product with the Deltas. Corner to Corner, actually I was first introduced at the Kwanzaa event last year. I actually do the day of Ujima, and they came and spoke, and actually I want to say Shayna came and spoke with us and just introduced Corner to Corner, and that was a year that I realized that I had a gap in my education as far as a business owner that I needed, and Corner to Corner seemed to be able to fill that gap. I did some more research and I was like, you know what? I think this is what I need to really hone in on my market and understand who my ideal customer is. And by the end of the course, I was like, all right, this was the best decision I think I could have made. My class was amazing. I had a great group of ladies, and we were able to go from topics from like legally setting up your business, which I needed because deadlines are a pain for me. So being able to know what deadlines were important, and then also honing in on my marketing and the legal side was the best options for me that I needed to fill that kind of education gap as a business owner. So I was the winner of the pitch contest, and it was able to help me really give me a longer runway in my business, as far as making sure I had a functional website, also being able to bring in someone with a little bit more marketing expertise to really get that marketing campaign going. That helped me get those two big items ready. If you're thinking about or considering signing up, go ahead and do it now. I would definitely recommend the program. It's a great community, and just to be in a room full of like-minded people is always amazing, but being able to see the growth in the 10 weeks through the class and just talking with everyone and seeing how everyone's business is growing is an amazing experience. So I would definitely recommend 10 times out of 10, sign up.